Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're playing Ceratosaurus. Sorry for not uploading last week. I recorded like 4 videos before this one and I was too lazy to upload any of them. Am I recording my voice? I am, okay. In one of them I failed to record my voice, so that's why one of them didn't work. I mean, I might upload them, at least parts of them combined together at some points, but for now it's fine. Also, I almost got... Actually, I didn't almost get killed. I basically wiped the floor with them, but 2 sub-Ceras just attacked me when I was like at yellow HP from previous fights. And then I like 2 called them. I mean, it's fair. I kind of scared them, I guess, because I like jumped out of the bush and like, I don't know. But I 2 called them and waited for a second or two, but they attacked me, so I just killed them. One of them is here and one of them is somewhere around there. This one started running away right after I killed the first one. Oh man. I barely bled. That's cool. And it's gone now. And by the way, they didn't even take me below yellow health. I'm pretty sure they only got like 1 or 2 tail hits combined. Also, I don't know why, but I still have my day speed boost. Like, I don't have nocturnal. I only have photosynthetic tissue, but even though it's night, when I logged in, I had this. I think it's this happened multiple times. Like when I was playing Carno, I had like unusually fast, I was unusually fast even with the mutation. And I think it's because when you log out and log back in, if the time of day changes, like if you log out at during day and log in during the night, like I did, you keep the bonus during the nights. And if I had a boost to... If I had nocturnal mutation as well, it would add on top of this, so I would be ridiculously fast. So it would like increase the speed boost by like 10% instead of 5, because it would combine both mutations that shouldn't work at the same time, but because of the bug they work at the same time. It is interesting, it is very interesting. It's like a quick login bonus. But I'm sure it'll get patched once they figure it out that it exists. And the reason why I grew a Sera instead of growing a Dilo or a Carno like every other time is because I tried those, and as a solo you don't really like... You kinda just have to run away from Mayas, because you don't really get to find them alone, and you kinda just have to starve more often than not. So I wanted to try something that is a little more of a like a stand and fight kind of animal, instead of like something that is fragile like Dilo is. I mean, Sera is not... It has the same amount of HP as a Carno, but like, since it has better agility and more damage, you can do more with it. And it also has Bile. So I kind of wish I had... I kind of wish I was recording this. Recording the fight. It always happens like that. Every time I like win something, I keep like forget to record it. And then I sit there like an idiot explaining what happened. Though I guess I could, if that's the case, if unless I manage to record a few fights during this video. Because I want to include like Maya fights, I want to see how this thing does against Maya. Because as far as I had on the test servers, it does well. As long as the Sera is good and the Maya isn't as good. Which is usually the case. Because when I tested, I was playing against someone who's just better at the game than I was. But when I fought a Maya as this Cerato, uh, around the same area, if the Maya didn't like hide inside the mud pit, I probably would have won. Because the moment it got out, I started winning, and then it like either went back in or just ran off. Like it ran across the water, and I didn't wanna follow it because I saw a Dino in there, but Dino like Dino missed the Maya by like a second or two. So if I jumped in after it, I would have died like 100%. Because Dino was right there at that point. Man, this is dark. Okay, that's cool. I hope those won't stay there though. Oh, that's the Cerато. I'm at full HP. I'm not sure if that one is fully grown. Seems so. I'm not gonna go near you. I would just rather not risk it. I'm good. I'm leaving. Oh, there are Omnis too. I mean, at least now it takes like 3 of them to pin us down. So that's great. But it still takes 2 of them if I'm like below a certain HP. So now they have to like either outweigh you or... Were you watching me, or did I just like stumble into you by accident again? I hope it's the second one. I don't want to fight you right now. Because as a Carno I can win against Ceres every now and then. So that's not a fight I wanted to risk, because even if I win, I'm gonna assume I will just take a lot of damage. And that Carno seems to be following me. Cool. Yeah, he's following me. Where is he gone? If I'm caught by surprise, I will have a massive disadvantage. So like I I would rather see the Carno coming and fight it rather than like try to avoid it and potentially get ambushed. But it seems like I lost him. Or he lost me. Also, since I was eating other cells right there, something that came up once again is the topic of Rex being a cannibal or not. Apparently there's a high likelihood that it will be, but I'm not sure if that's still a good idea. Like I still have no clue why people think that cannibalism is a good way to combat overpopulation, while every single time it's been tried in this game, it met with the opposite outcome. Like when Carno was a cannibal, it was everywhere. I mean, it was also the strongest thing in the game, but that kind of just like proves my point further, because Rex will be that. Rex will be the strongest carnivore in the game, and it's being a cannibal is just gonna help it stay around more, because people will want to play Rex. Like everyone will try to play Rex, and it's not gonna die down like any other new playable, because it's Rex. It's like it's just like completely different from any other dinosaur when it comes to popularity. So I am afraid that cannibalism is just gonna make its life easier, and like at least for the people who get to like larger stages in their lives as Rex. Because like the cannibalism thing doesn't work in video games because you can't just spawn back in. If we were like completely forced to be born by just like nesting, then yeah, cannibalism would definitely reduce numbers. But since we can just spawn in, it's not gonna do anything other than the opposite. Because people will spawn in, die, either sustain whoever that killed them or even multiple people. Like, let's say you're trying to play Rex, you're an average person trying to play Rex. You died once, you respawn, you died again, you respawn, and this happened like 8 to 10 times until you manage to survive for a little while and get food. Like, you left 8 corpses or 7 to 8 corpses behind. One of them maybe you managed to eat even, because it's apparently going to be able to eat bones as well. Maybe. I mean, it should be able to. It's Rex. Its bite force should mean something. I don't think it should be able to uh, eat rotten flesh. Like, it shouldn't be a scavenger because I hate the idea of Rex being a scavenger. Like, in the same way Sarah is. Like, it's a scavenger the same way every other carnivore is. Like, if it finds something edible, it's gonna eat it regardless of if it's the one who killed it or not. But that doesn't mean it should like be specially adapted for scavenging like Cerato is. Plus, being able to eat rotten meat would also just make its life easier once again. And that's another reason why I don't think it should be a thing. Rex should like take a lot of food to sustain. Like not that it should like it shouldn't need to eat constantly. But like as long as it can find big enough meals. Like if you like kill a shant or a trike or something big like that, like a stego. I mean, stego is like half the size of a shant, but you get my point. It's a big animal. It's a big food source. Like if it fills up once, it should last a while. But like it shouldn't be able to sustain itself off of like Ceratos and Carnos or stuff that size. That should not be enough for it. Even if it like eats the entire thing. I mean, realistically, even like an Omni would be enough for a day. But like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense gameplay wise. It should require more food. I mean, realistically, a single meat chunk would last this Cerado days. Because it's a large piece of meat. It's not gonna use all of that up immediately. Also, I can't wait until they bring back the monorail stuff. Because this place is called West Rail Access for a reason. There's supposed to be rails here. And accessible rails, specifically. I like that Cerado feels like a large animal. Like, it feels like I'm playing a 3 to 4 ton animal. At least, like, the way it looks and moves, it's like a... It's, you know, since it's not fast and it has like a large body. It has the vibe of a larger carnivore. So that's kind of the reason why I'm playing it right now, but like, it's not a large carnivore. I still need like Allo or Rex, because like I said many times before, the game needs them. Like, we have a lot of big herbivores now. We have a total of 3 herbivores that are like, I mean, Maya is not really untouchable, but in a herd it is. Anyway, like, we have 3 herbivores that are 3 tons and above, and the largest land carnivore uh, around is Serra and Carno. Carno is pretty much useless against them, and Cerado is... I mean, Cerado is fine, but it also has to be in groups to be useful, and also it's not meant to be a large game hunter. Like, we need a carnivore that can, like, tank a few hits from these massive herbivores. And, like, be able to hunt them consistently in a 1v1. Because, yeah, as a Cerado you can kill a Diablo if the Diablo is not very good. I mean, I almost did it while I was trying to record yesterday. But it's not really consistent. Like, the Diablo needs to be bad, or you need to get lucky. Otherwise they're just untouchable. Like, not even a single carnivore in their size range. It's just wrong. So we need Allo at the very least, but it seems like Rex is gonna come first, because it just looks like it's further along in development. Though, plus, I guess Rex is in some ways a better option than Allo, at least in terms of coming first, because like, sub-adult Rex can fill the niche of Allo for a while, at least until it grows up, and once it's grown it can solo Stegos, because let's be real, like, yeah, Allo is like a really big animal, really strong animal, can use bleed and grapple and stuff, but like, it's not agile enough, it's not gonna be agile enough for a Stego in a 1v1. Like, it will need a pack mates to bait out attacks, which is enough in most cases, but I feel like we need more than that right now. Like, Rex can 1v1 it, which is good. We need something that can 1v1 a Stego after all this time of waiting for something like that to come to the game. Like, Stego has been in the game for a really long time now. I hear you. I am hoping that there's no one else here. Okay, yeah, you're not winning this, Chief. Your fate has been sealed. He either runs away or he loses, like literally. He's not winning this. I mean, he loses either way, I guess, but you get my point. Yeah, keep charging. He might even bleed out at this point. That was sad. Actually, wait a minute, I probably shouldn't do that. Especially when I need its guts. That was sad though. Like, come on. He went down way too easily. But I guess that's the fate of the Carno these days. Like, genuinely, I feel bad. But, you know, what can you do? Devs decided that this thing needed to be useless, so it is now. So it might be young. Like, it might be because it's small, because it looks small, it doesn't look nearly as big as I am. But then, why did he try to attack a solo Ceratosaurus as a solo Carno? Maybe he was starving. I mean, he did puke immediately with a regular bite, so it's probably because he was very desperate. I understand that. I've been there. Man, I'm not even in yellow. I kind of feel bad. Like I said, he must have been desperate. Though he probably should have went for those dilos instead. Like I'm like the worst option for a starving animal. Though if he was really, really hungry, he may not have had time to go find the dilos. Though, wait a minute. There's food, there's like bones around. And even like S diet. I mean, it might be another Carno, but better than trying pure luck with a Sarah. Like, why did he ever try to attack me? Because now we don't know if it wasn't like starvation, or if he was dumb. He just needed to sniff a bit. Why did you do this? Why did you do this, Carno? I know you can't answer me because you're just bones, but okay, I no longer feel bad. He was just dumb, not desperate. I guess desperate and dumb. But he was dumb. And that was his downfall. Man, I'm not even, like, desperate to fill my diets. Like, this is gonna last me a long time. This feels great. Now watch me get, like, mauled by 50 Mayas. Because the game heard me enjoying myself. Yeah, it's gone now. Now let's check out the organs we have here. And we don't really need them, but we need the bile. Wait a minute, we have other bones around. I don't need this. And any of these either. But you get what I mean? Like, look at the size of this animal's torso. Most of it is gonna be like other organs. Like lungs, the air sacs. Actually, I think the air sacs are only in their bones, but don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure birds and bird-like animals, including dinosaurs, have like a third, like, kind of like a lung thing. So if that's true and I'm not just making shit up, that should also take up space. So like, just imagine the size of this thing's stomach. Like it's not gonna fit anything more than like maybe two of these. And that's gonna be enough. That's gonna feed it for like days. But yeah, I guess Cerado is not as boring as I remembered it to be. Maybe it's because I like played it for like a really long time and then got bored. That's Sarah. I don't need that. I mean, I could use it to get diets, or sorry, bile, but I have so little left to fill that anything will do so. I'm just gonna use something that will give me some diets as well. Okay, I guess it's down there now. Oh yeah, it's there. I was way off. Okay, so this is... what exactly? Oh, it's a car now. Okay. Okay, that was the lung. Now please eat the intestines. That's what I need. Please. Okay, you ate anything other than that. Thank you. And once again, leaves the intestines for last. Okay, now. This seems like someone took out the organs, at least. It has its ribs out in the open. Though, to be fair, its organs are not gonna give me anything. I'm better off trying to get its bones instead. Because when a corpse rots, its organs give the base nutrients. Oh, there's more S-diet that way. Probably the Dialos that I've been hearing by now. Killed another juvenile Carno, perhaps. I wonder how this guy died. I mean, looks like he may have ran off the cliff. Because I don't see anyone that could have killed this guy. Maybe the Carno I killed? But like, then why was it starving? Because it was hungry, it must have been hungry. Otherwise, just this bite wouldn't just immediately make it puke. I imagine, at least. Like, if he was a cannibal, he'd have food. But again, that's... Big Carno was missing its organs. I don't know why I have to do detective work every time I find a corpse. Oh, wait, did that move? Oh, there's two of them. Or maybe someone ripped a chunk out of the other main body, I don't know. Hello. Yeah, not the nicest thing I've done, but you know, removing future problem. Or not really removing it, he can just respawn, but delaying it because now he doesn't have food. Man, he had such a good start with the Omni body with organs and stuff. Unless he spawns back here, he's not gonna be happy. I mean, even then, I'm eating all the organs even though they're like almost, not even almost, they're completely worthless to me right now. I'm just eating them because I have them, not because I need them. That gave me nothing. That literally did nothing. Those bones had no effect on my diet. And probably the organs didn't either. Okay, why is that all the way there? Okay, if the Herrera comes back here, he can have that. I'm not going there. Because chances are it's gonna be like the smallest thing ever, and I'm not gonna risk my life for that. Especially when I'm in such a good spot. Like, why would I lose this because I want that? It's just not worth it. Okay, now the migration zone is here, though I don't think Mayas will be here, because I've never seen them here. So, I don't think this is a migration zone they have. I mean, they might, maybe it's just my luck that I have never ran into them here. Please, I don't want to go around. Eh. Eh. Inconvenient. If I didn't deal with that, I would have been already up that place. I would have been already here, but no. I gotta do weird stuff and be... I forgot the word. Stubborn. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Since the migration zone moved to an area that makes more sense, at least for herbivores, because I never see herbivores here. This area is usually like mostly filled with Dilos and Omnis, and the occasional Carno. Even Serras are rare here. I'm having fun right now, actually. Like, yeah, nothing is happening, but like, I just hunted a car now. I ate. I'm still in that, like, well-off spot. I have, like, time before I have to hunt again. And I can, like, slowly make my way towards the migration zone. I mean, I can just run because I have full stamina, and not using any of it would be a shame. Since I can just walk between sprints and fill it back up. But how long is the video again? It's 53 minutes. I should probably end it, even though I have not found a single Maya. Because I don't want to, like, make a video where I cut half of it off. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. The channel is slowly but steadily growing. Actually, depends on how you look at it. It is growing fast, I guess. At least up until now it was. I don't know, it's nice. It's nice to see, like, my work actually working, even though it's not that much of a work. It's nice. It's nice to see people, like, comment on my videos. I don't know. So, thank you guys. Also, I've never made a thank you video for 100 subscribers, even though now I'm at 130. So, yeah, thank you guys a lot for that. Honestly, when I started this channel, I wasn't quite sure if it would work or not, but it seems to be. And yeah, that makes me happy. So, thank you guys for watching. And see you guys on next one. Hopefully next week instead of 2 weeks later. But I don't know. I have my finals coming up, so you never know. I will try though. I will try to actually stick to my weekly uploads plan as much as I can. Anyway, I talked enough. Bye bye.